Welcome back to class, dear students. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at implementing colors, backgrounds, and grid layout in CSS. So we've discussed a lot about syntax, styling, font, and now we just want to look at, okay, we want to do some things, background and different colors, and then layout in terms of using grid and things like that. So color do more than just beautify, they communicate. Yeah, background set the stage for your content. You know, background is a very important. Look at this, the programming site that you're seeing now. This background play an important role for you because every other thing, like the color you will use for the text, the everything, how the beauty will come out, the message they will send, all those things will be on this background. Because like now, if I've chosen white background, I couldn't have used white for the text. Probably would have used black or any other color. But since this is dark like this, if I use black, it becomes very difficult to read. You understand? So all those things are the basic things you need to understand. That's why the most very important basic thing you pick when you are designing is the background color, which is like the theme of how your site will look. Then when you have your background color, it will now help you determine what the font color, like the text color, will now be, and some other things like button and things like that. So then when you talk about grid, CSS grid is a powerful layout system that provides a grid-based approach to designing web pages. It allows for two-dimension, like 2D layout, to be created on the web. So it's like when you have done something like this design, art, something before, they try to draw in grids and then connect the drawing. So this is a similar thing that this try to like scale your site, your web page into grids, so then makes it easy for you to like add color, adjust background, do some other styling in them. So now let's see it at work. Like as usual, I usually have the existing code of the capstone project we are working on, which is at the end of all this course, you are like building dApp minting, token minting dApp. So this is like the existing, in case you missed the previous lesson code. So this, you can copy that first in your so that's all you will likely have. And once you have that, then you can move to this, the enhancement. We are applying gradient background to the body. Then we are using grid, CSS grid, to lay out the main content and styling the navigation menu with an over effect. So all these are relating to color, and so you can add them up. Once you add them up, we have something like this. Some of you wonder, why can't I be typing it out? That's, for me, it's like the old ways before the AI days. So all these things now, you can just ask AI generate it for you, it will do. You understand? So done at those days. If you are a beginner, you can just try to type some of these things out, ask the AI back and forth, and make sure you ask, what's this doing? You can just highlight all these things and ask AI, like Copilot, what's this? And it will break them down for you. So we need to also adjust our learning to match the age we are. So for those of you that are still the old style, I'm sorry, I may be disappointing you. So yeah, so copy that, and then we can move this. Sorry. let me remove this. Just want to see what I'm doing so that once I remove the CSS, I save it gets, then I place this. You can see it now, so don't worry, I will explain this for you. You can see what we are having here. I'm coming. We talk about gradients from here. Background. So what's the gradient? Gradient is you have different color. Instead of just one single color, like it could be from the deeper to the lighter, or the lighter to the deeper, or mix some color. So that's what we call color gradient. So you can have the same. You would have seen website or DApp or the website like that as well. If I move this now, you can see I have different multiple something. Let me also copy this HTML. Since we have worked on the previous HTML, so it has broken some things there. I think I need to work on making this just copyable. Don't know why that is giving issue. Let's see. Let's change the HTML. Yeah, so we can see it better now. So you see it, we have this mint token, email, and all those things. Then you see how these things are now styled. Then introduction to token minting. This DApp allow user to mint their own token and blockchain, all those things. But what you will notice is this color is different from what's here and a bit different from this. So that's color gradient. So let's see where we apply that. And you see I've broken each of these down, so it makes it easier to know where to go. The main, the heading, navigation, the body. So see the background color, instead of just a single color, we are now using linear gradients. So there are different gradients you can use to write. You understand? So what we are saying is move to the right. So whatever this color is, could be 2, it could be 3, depending. But we are saying you should start to right. You know, this like left. This like left and then go right, not right to left. So let me see if I do to left. Do you see it? That is swapped. That started from here and then that color comes here. So it's about your choice. You can play around. Then you can see from darker like brown to lighter purple. So the gradient just give a kind of unique effect to your this. I can take this same one and put it there. Then save. You can see it. Then I can put it here as well. And then it's just a single. You can see the difference now. Then I can start, depending on how I want to do it. Maybe I want it to go from deeper to lighter. Then I can take from here. You notice it now. You see that this place is a bit lighter. Then I want even much lighter one at the edge. Then this becomes even much lighter, but you may not really be able to see the effect because of, let's use something much lighter. Good. You can see it. Now this is much, and let this also be much lighter. You can see it now. So it's from darker color and then it's fading out to the other color. So that's why you can even change this like extremely. Yeah, you see, it gave a kind of sun or light coming in the middle. So that's the beauty of gradient. You can play around them and you see them. See it? You will see it that this is darker, it's like lighter in between and then bit fading off. So that's how you add different color backgrounds and different things to your, including the grid. And when you notice the grid, help us, organize all these things. If I make this bigger, you can see it. So separated them in like a grid. So can put this back, and you can also see that these things are like flexible in the sense that as I extend the screen, they also extend. So that's just the major thing for this lesson. In the next one, we'll talk more about responsive designs. So that's it. I remain Solomon Foske of the Programming University. Keep the program sweeter and alive. And please do good always to humanity and nature with your skills, including your programming skill and knowledge, and not evil, to make the world and the universe a better place for us all. Thank you, and see you in the next lesson.